In order to take revenge, the girl spent all her savings, had plastic surgery to look like her enemy, and then disguised herself as a delivery girl and knocked on her enemy's door. But when her enemy saw her face just like hers, she immediately invited her into her home and handed her a check for $3 million. It turned out that the scheming woman was going to marry the CEO of the richest family. But if the scar left by her abortion when she was young was discovered, not only would the marriage fall through, but the whole family would be doomed. Just as the whole family was in a hurry to come up with a solution, a delivery girl who looked exactly the same delivered her door. She was simply a savior from the sky. The scheming woman immediately took out $3 million and said, "As long as you sleep with the president instead of me, get pregnant with his child and give it to me, I'll give you these $3 million. The girl pretended to decline, but then agreed under the coercion and inducement of the scheming woman. The two changed into exactly the same dress, and even the scheming woman herself almost couldn't tell them apart. Then the scheming woman asked the girl to take off her clothes for her to check. She wanted to make sure that the girl had no birthmarks or tattoos on her body to prevent her from being remembered by the CEO. The scheming woman handed her a room card and warned her not to play any tricks. If she dared to secretly mark it for the president to find out, her family would surely disappear from this city. The girl suppressed her anger and let her do as she pleased, but the flame of revenge had already flared up in her heart. 3 years ago, they were both promising newcomers. The girl won the Best Actress award with her talent, but was maliciously disfigured by a scheming woman who was blinded by jealousy. Not only did she take over her job, but she also had to bear a huge penalty for breach of contract. She could only make a living by delivering takeout. The scar on her face reminded her of her humiliating past every day. In order to regain everything that belonged to her, she transformed herself into the appearance of an enemy. After spending the night with the CEO in place of the scheming woman, she perfectly deceived the CEO. But when she went back to hand in her duties, the scheming woman suddenly slapped her, and this scene was just witnessed by the CEO.